Well, now I'm going to sing a few songs. I'm going to start off with, I'm not going to sing any bird songs. I'm going to sing some of the other different song cycles, things that I learned. And I'll tell you some stories that go with them. I was taught how to sing Kumeyaay from Baja. Kumeyaay means wildcat. And I was taught by a man named John Mesa. And he would talk about these songs. Each one told a story. So I'll sing a few of those, and I'll tell you the stories that go with that. These songs talk about journeys that people take, things that happen when they're on their journeys. And they're lessons for us. They're also historical. So, first song that I want to sing, it talks about there was a tribe from the desert that was coming to fight with the Kumeyaay. And they were coming up to the desert, and there were three Kumeyaay, three medicine men, who could feel them coming with their hands. And they told me it was out by La Ruma Rosa, close to Jacumba. And anyway, these people, they came from the desert, and the medicine men felt them coming and told the people. So the people went and waited, and when those people arrived at the base of the mountains, they sent a person up to tell the Kumeyaay to come down and fight with them. And they told that messenger that they've come all this way. No, come on up into the mountains to fight with us. And in the battle that ensued, the enemy from the desert was soundly defeated. And it's a whole group of songs that goes with that. But I'm going to sing that first one. Hang on for 1 second. The next song that I'm going to sing, it talks about a person who was in love with this one young lady, and he would go to her village. He was so in love, he couldn't even think about anything else but just see her. I mean, he was smitten with her. And he had a horse, and this horse was a good horse, but and it was a fast horse. But he was just so focused on her, he wouldn't think of anything else. And he would cut across, rather than taking the safe route, he would cut across to enemy territory just to go see her. Well, the enemy would see him passing by, and they seen that horse, and he was so in love, he would not take any precautions. He was so predictable. They knew what time he was going to come. So they wanted that horse. So they waited one day for him to come by, and he did. and they attacked him, and he did the best to fight them off, but they killed him. They wanted the horse, but the horse got away. So that young girl, she was waiting. She could hear the horse coming. She was excited, and she looked out, and the horse came straight to her home where she lived. And that horse had blood on it. And she looked around. She said, "Where is he? Where is that man that I care about?" She never seen him again. The horse stayed with her. She never got married. She always waited for him. The next song I'm going to sing is Tin Can Song. And this song, the way it was taught to me, deep eye songs talk about the nature of us as human beings. And the dance is different. Some of you have seen it. Some of you have seen some of the people who sing and who do this. Each song tells a story. So I'm going to sing a couple of these songs. My teacher, Preston Arrowweed, he made this rattle for me about almost 20 years ago, and I still keep it. So this first song talks about this land is our land. You know it. Now you know. Amat mo yo kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso, amat mo yo kawe kamaso. Next one, these tin can rattles. they weren't always sung with a tin can. They used to be, people used to use a turtle shell, and some people still do. But the way I was told, it was around 1911 or 1918, somewhere back then, there was something that was going on, and almost all the turtles, all the turtles were dying. In other words, there were very few turtles to collect in order to make rattles. So what the people had were commodities from the government, the BIA rations. So one of the things that they had a lot of were tin cans. So somebody got the idea to make a rattle with this, and it just stuck. So people started using it more and more, and that's why they call it tin can songs, because they use this. But it was originally started with a turtle shell. So the next song I'm going to sing with the tin can. It talks about somebody that got killed. Hapinya to what is high, Yano Hama Moti, Yano Hama Moti, Yama Moti, Yano Hama Moti, Yama Moti, Yano Hama Moti, Yano Hama Moti, Yama Moti, Yano Hama Moti. I'm going to sing another song from a different song cycle. This is called Sholok, or Lightning. And this was taught to me by the same man who taught me how to sing tin can, Preston Arrowweed. And in this song cycle, it talks about a journey that four beings make: the dreamer, the wonder child, the first human, and the coyote. And it goes through all the different territories of the Kumeyaay people, and then it finally goes into the desert where the person dies and is cremated. And it's a beautiful story. The story starts up north in Sycuan, which is Spirit Mountain out by Fort Mojave, and goes down to all of Kumeyaay territory, all into Baja, and then coming back to Jacumba, San Isabel, all the different places, Campo, and talks about each place that they've been, including the Colorado River. Some people say Old Lake Cahuilla. We have our own name for it, but in the song cycle, each song tells a story. Now, the song that I'm going to be singing, it talks about the rain coming. yo fue kwa umakobai, yo fue kwa umakobai. Next two songs that I want to sing, or three more songs. This is another song cycle. It's different than these others. This is called Kumeyaay, or rabbit songs, and this song was a man named Gordon Coyote taught me this, and he was a chipai or cocopa, and in this these songs are social songs. So I'm going to sing three of the songs that he taught me with this. Suckers highway ho, 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 well done, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, well done, suckers highway ho. Suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, well done, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho, suckers highway ho. Well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho. Well done, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well done, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well done, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho, well highway ho. Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, welcome, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno, welcome, Kumeyaay Diegueno, Kumeyaay Diegueno,